back to Exhale the podcast.
We are here inside
the building. I'm Kira.
I am Shireen.
And yeah, we're back. We're back again. New episode, new week, new episode.
Yes.
How are you feeling, my sister?
I am feeling good. I just want to put out there, I know we said it before, but we are both now 26.
Love it.
Love that for us.
Grown.
You know what,
fine.
yeah? Do you know what, yeah? Mm-hmm. I remember saying to my work colleague, like, I'm going to be 26, I'm having a birthday, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And he was like, so you're going to be 27? I said, no, I'm going to be 26. And he was like, no, but when you turn 26, you're now counting towards your
That's why
next
you
year.
speak it into existence, because remember, like, that's exactly what mum and your mum and dad, maybe they were, when they were saying it in the prayer and they said 27 by accident.
No.
Rini's mum and dad, wait, hold on.
Me.
But maybe that makes so much sense now. So when you're 20, is that what it is? When you're 26, you're
like,
get ready for 27.
And like, just
well, that's how I look at it. I'm
every
like,
birthday, he was like, you've now entered your 26th year. We're now counting down to 27. And
I'm just counting down, not counting down, but I just know 30's here soon.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like 4 years till 30, and that's it. But yeah, I love it.
Yeah, no,
26.
I do, and it's a privilege.
It is
to be alive at 27.
It is.
It's a
20.
wow.
Listen, you want to be 27 before time, sis?
I don't. 26.
Experience 26 first. I'm actually done. She said 27.
No, at 26.
Oh my god.
Jay, how are you?
I'm good.
I was going to that next.
Didn't want to.
Yeah, just enjoying the 26 conversation.
We are 26. How are you, Matt?
Yeah, I'm good as well. I'm
good?
Yeah,
everybody's good.
Oh.
That is amazable.
What was I going to say, though? I wanted to say something before we started, but I think it might have slipped my mind.
No problem, sis. When you feel like you remember, just...
yeah, I'll pop back into it. But, guys, I wanted to talk about support systems today. Like, just support in general. Yeah, support in general from your peers, from your family, just people around you. I mean, fans, viewers, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Support in general.
Yes. Do you know what? When I think about, not to cut you, sis, when I think about support, it just makes me think about, I know it's so cliche, but as I get older, I really appreciate support.
I know when you was, I feel like when we was a bit younger, we didn't
really appreciate
it's
it.
just like, she support.
We know
everybody's just,
everybody knows
everybody.
If you're having a birthday, 50 million people
they're here, but we don't. It's not. We don't think about the bigger picture back then. We're just thinking about numbers and they're here and
that's it.
But now
everybody was at my party. But now it's like, wow, you actually came. Like, we're now adults. We have our lives. People have
so
kids.
much to do. Yeah,
we're working, and you really took the time out of your busy schedule, whatever that may have been, to come here for me. Is a very big deal.
Sorry, I don't want to cut you and go off topic, but is it schedule or schedule? Because you just said schedule.
Schedule.
Do
you know what?
Because I hear a lot of people say that.
Kira,
a lot of people say schedule. Am I going?
You can say it both ways, I think.
Oh, schedule. I feel like.
So schedule it is.
Say it both ways. So.
Yeah, because I hear a lot of people say it.
Because I was thinking, when I just said schedule,
You're not the first person that I've heard.
No, I just wanted to not even think about. I didn't want to look like I was stupid.
Yeah. No, I hear a lot of people say it. I just wanted to double check so I can just.
I hear even Christian people say that like that.
Yeah.
So,
oh my god.
I feel like it might be an English and American way.
Yeah,
maybe.
she thinks she's American.
Maybe, yeah. I think.
But definitely taking time out of their day or taking time out in general just to
for me,
support is. We have to appreciate that.
Yeah, we do.
But I feel like nowadays.
Is that support, though?
Well, we haven't gotten into the
someone.
support yet. We ain't got into the support yet.
Okay.
But nowadays, what I was gonna say, a lot of people like even when you have a lot of people are doing like having their own little businesses and stuff like that. I feel like we look out a lot, especially because I done a little thing. It flopped. It is what it is. I done some little lash thing, but I know I didn't put enough time into it. Okay. But my thing is, I know a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people do lash. They do hairstyling or whatever it be. They have their own little thing going on. But I feel like we look out for our friends and people around us to support us even more than obviously people that we don't know, right? Because that's normal, that's common sense, right? But it just doesn't go that way. And I kind of figured that out when I tried to do my little thing, if that makes sense. Yeah. And a lot of people say I'm not the first person. I hear it a lot that don't wait and expect for your friends and your family and whatnot to support you. It's always going to be that random stranger that you do not know that's going to support you. And it's so crazy.
It's the truth.
Why
it's so crazy, but it's the truth.
It's like, crazy though.
Seeing it firsthand, like it's like wow.
And you'd think that it's people around you.
People more want a discount.
What?
Let's talk about that part.
Can we talk about it?
You know
because
I mean?
do you know what? Me personally,
come on.
like, I'm just thinking to myself, if I had my own restaurant or if I had my own beauty bar or whatever, I would expect those that are like my nearest and dearest to want to tip me. Because that's me.
Of course, because it's you.
That is me.
You're going to big up your thing. Oh, my niece, my daughter, my cousin, whatever.
Whoever you are, to the max. I'm not about to take the piss out of you.
I'm not trying to go there to expect freebies.
But I do believe that,
do you know what I mean?
That within business, there's a certain level of support that needs to be given by you.
Definitely.
So when it comes to like samples, giveaways and things like that, that's a big part of business. Sometimes people just want to make profit. That's
why you have to show appreciation, what we were speaking about before. Like you have to engage with the people. Because if it weren't for them, then you would not be nothing.
You wouldn't.
And that's what I feel like a lot of people miss that point, that they have a business and whatnot. And yeah, I've made so much money. Oh my gosh, I'm rich. But okay, did you forget that if it wasn't for the people that were supporting you and buying your album or buying your product or buying this, you wouldn't be where you are today. A lot of people get so selfish, and I don't know if it's like they get too big, or I don't know what it is.
Or they kind of forget.
They forget where they came from.
Them, obviously, it is them because it's their hard work and whatever. But I feel like a lot of like celebrities and stuff kind of forget that if it wasn't for their fans, you guys
but
would
fans
not
and supporters is a different thing, because like, say for instance, in your initial stage of business,
fans and supporters is a different thing.
Even though they are your supporters in some sort of way.
I know what you're saying.
Like, see the people that know you in your initial stage of business. You got to remember, once you've made this decision to embark on your journey, everybody has that journey waiting. Like they got their own journey that they need to embark on.
Of course.
So when you start yours, they're like, first of all, already like, oh, you're putting their back up.
Fast forward. Like, okay, like he or she's on it already.
Oh, wow. Let me see how this goes.
But it's so crazy because you know what? I hear it all the time, but I never think about it like that. I never think that someone's going to think, let me see how it goes. Because when somebody does it around me, or they have a business that's just taken up, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for it to get to this part. I don't think... let me see how it goes.
No,
because it sounds a bit
so crazy.
The let me see how it goes sounds
it sounds like you're backbiting, you're hating. That's what it sounds like to me.
Because it would even be the same for even just like for the podcast.
I was just about to say that.
You lot are dedicated from the jump.
Oh my gosh.
Then when it starts doing certain things and certain things start happening, they say, people will say to you,
start doubting.
Do you know what? No, they'll say to you, do you know what? I'm going to jump on your podcast. Like, they're doing you a favour.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm glad you know.
Like, I'm going to jump. They're not even asking you.
I'm glad you know, but you know what's so crazy? I feel like even though we haven't been doing this for so long, when we first started doing it, I used to hear, can I come, like, not I'm jumping on your podcast.
Yeah, more like,
it will be more,
can I come to your...
No, it's not even can I come. I feel like people will be like, like you said, they'll be like, they want to jump on it. It's more like, I'm going to come on your podcast. It's more like,
there was a few
almost like you're bullying us,
true.
or, you know what I mean? That's how it sounds. But nowadays, like, thinking about a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, even last week, like, a person came up to me and it was more like, oh, I need you to help me. I need you to do, and it's not even one person. I've heard it from two people. And I'm like, me, poor us, that's just... And I'm not even trying to be cocky because we're still finding our way.
No, of course.
But for you to come to me, I feel like, I actually appreciate that. I'm like, okay.
No, I get that.
Whatever I can do, I can. Do you know what I mean?
I get that.
You're consistent.
Yeah, it's the consistency.
But that in itself, the fact that you're doing something and you're making it work and it's looking real now and it's looking like that stuff, it makes people fall back rather than support.
Yeah, and that's weird.
But that's the scary part. So when nothing was going on, you guys want to support and be like, oh no, don't worry,
because they didn't care.
Everything will be okay. But it's so crazy. But it's the realest, because when something's going on, they see everything's fine. So no, you don't need my support. You're good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But that's actually crazy, because that's when we need you the most. Well, that's when people need you the most.
Do you get it when you're starting out?
You kind of have to have this attitude, where you're supporting yourself so hard
that you don't even need to look out for anybody. They have to fuck
with you. That's where to me it turns into fans.
That part.
I get you.
Just like how you will go out and you feel yourself so much and no one can tell you nothing. Because that's how I am. When I go out, you think you can tell me nothing. No. So I need to apply the same thing. That's so crazy that you said that. Apply it into my work and be like,
you gotta
I don't really care. Yeah. Because I feel myself.
That part, and
I feel myself,
and I'm doing rubbish.
I feel like a lot of us need to get there.
Yeah, I don't even. That part.
You're talking absolutely
that part, because I know what I'm doing. Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what? I'm never gonna wait for no one to support me, because I realise that's that way you're walking on the road with the violins in the background. Yeah,
like a whole sad sob story. Like, you can't feel sorry for yourself. I know, and that was a bit. I mean, I don't want to lie. It's so crazy. You said violins. I feel you. I feel you.
I'm in that. I'm walking like, you know what I'm saying, every single time.
doing your
You know what I'm saying?
because you
It's
know
not
you're
like
the
that.
thing.
Yeah,
No one else
I know.
you.
I've clocked it. I got to support myself.
Yeah.
So if I don't have to support myself, make sure every challenge that comes.
You learn because honestly, I know a lot of people are sitting there wondering like, why is this person not supporting me? Because I used to think like that.
Yeah.
Like, why is she not supporting me? Nah. And then you start looking at people different. Like, are you bad man?
And then it's like, and you know, like when it does come to the bad mind thing, it's sometimes it's so easy to tell.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's so difficult because it be like your own sister or it be your own
That's
friend.
That's the part. That's the part I still don't.
They're the only ones that can get you.
Oh my gosh,
that's scary.
They're the only ones that can get you. Anyone else, you don't
really care. You don't even give a flying.
Yeah, and then it's like when you address it.
Facts. I didn't even see it.
But then it's like, but you know what's scary? Because it's like when you address it, it's so scary that even though that they do have that feeling towards you, they can turn around and be like, what are you talking about? Like the problem lies within you. I'm like, whoa.
Pull up
manipulation 101.
They'll say you. What have I got to be jealous of you about?
But that's a disease, really. When people say jealousy is a disease, because the fact that you can't even stand up and be like, you know what, sis, or you know what, bro. No, I might just be, even though it's not something good.
It sounds
it's
crazy,
not good because I've even heard. I hear a lot of people saying, I'm envious of you, and envious is not a very good word. No, okay, but I hear a lot of people use it.
You got to remember, if you don't build yourself in a certain direction, that's all you're left with. You're left with jealousy.
That is a sickness.
Someone told me, like older person told me back in the day, like jealousy is not an emotion that's chosen. It's an emotion you're left with.
Oh my god,
that's deep. That was deep.
That is deep because that just went over my head for 0.5 seconds. That's so crazy.
That's an emotion you're left with.
It's not an emotion that's chosen. Because I always think
happiness we choose.
Because I always think why would someone get up and choose jealousy? No, that's so crazy. Because it's so like
that's so true.
It's what you're left with. You know, I've not had a choice but for it. But that's why I say that they don't have no other choice but to hate, and that's literally the same what he's saying right now.
No, for real. Because do you know what it is? It's like I don't know, man. When I think about jealousy, I think really extreme, if that makes sense. Because I've seen people and I think, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Yeah. Love that dress. Love that bag. But I don't want you to... thank you,
really
sister.
Me. Guys, don't look at my finger wings.
I'm so done. At this point, listen, I try to use as minimal alcohol in my life. But, yeah, you know, like, what was I saying? Yeah. I've seen people and I can say she's so pretty, love her outfit, love her dress.
Is that part that gets me?
Love this, but I don't want to kill you for it. That's what I think about jealousy.
I don't want to say I want to take it off your body right now. I don't want
nothing to happen to you so I can have that.
That's the difference between you and some of the bitches
out
there.
My gosh, I feel like that is so scary.
But it's scary.
It's scary because we see it all the time though.
Whoa.
You know what, if thinking about it on like devil's advocate kind of vibe, you know, like if let's talk about ourselves. Imagine if we weren't doing nothing with our lives.
Yeah, that.
But what would they have to talk about?
No, I get you. Saying, it's so easy to hate.
That's how you can.
So
fight, like, imagine if I wasn't doing nothing, and I was watching their people live. And doing things I wanted to do.
Is that how they pick up the hate?
Of course. That's imagine yourself.
Yeah, you're just looking. No, I get what you're saying.
But these things help you to get up every day. No, but it reminds you why.
Yeah.
You won't get up like, oh.
You gotta be the devil's advocate. For real.
No, for real.
I don't understand no other way that you should be.
And it's so crazy because it's like when you're doing nothing with your life, it's almost like you're not even getting up for yourself anymore.
It's second to none. You're getting up to hate everybody else. Which is so crazy.
And they make reasons. This is why I don't like black victim mentality. Sorry. Like, you know, like they're holding me back. I can't do this. I can't do that because this person's holding me back. That one's holding me back. This one's holding me back. These times you ain't left the yard.
We can kick.
I really feel like, do they really deep down think that someone's holding them back, or is it just that?
Like,
what? I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. I get it. It might be harder for us.
But
even laziness.
I do get where people are coming from when they say that. However, I just feel like if Tom can do it, so can Harry, so can Sarah, so can Jane, so can I. Because it's doable.
The easier thing is that
everybody's different.
That's
so
how I feel.
To say.
No, but
everybody's not.
No, but I feel like
you know what I mean.
It's so crazy.
When you come from another country, who's it easier for? The person that lived there all their life or the person that came from another country?
Oh, let's talk about that part. Let's talk about that part. For me personally, I think it's easier for the person that's in the country already.
No.
What do you think?
Why do you say that?
Because the drive.
If we're talking about now and we're talking about back then.
Not just any time.
No, not any time.
Hear me out. I'm saying not like 80% of the time. When someone travels to another country, the way they look at it is...
To live or to just...
No, just the way, just their drive.
Okay.
You know, like their drive. Like Something like your cousin might come. The cousins that came from other countries are more well off sometimes than the ones that were born here.
I get what you're saying. I thought you meant someone that like lives here, like for example myself, like when I came here, who's better off? Someone that's come from another country,
No, that is
migrated.
what
I'm saying.
I thought that's what you meant.
No, who's more equipped as a human being?
No, I get what you mean. And that's actually the truth what you're saying, because I've realised that a lot of people that are, not to be funny, but are born in this country, and you'd think that you're born here, you've got the privilege to do this, you've got the thing to do this.
Exactly.
Them not do
That's what I was going to say, and that's why I thought you were talking about...
And you're just seeing them and they're talking about life on the dole for 30 years.
Do you know why I say that?
When we go on, like, who's got the privilege then?
That's what I was just about to say, because I think about
I
kind
get
of
what
like
you
my
mean.
grandparents and stuff, and it's like, they came from another country, and Jamaica, and they came to England, and it's already not easy for them. Yeah. But it's like, it's almost is because of that drive.
Because of that,
and
it's so true. I get what you're saying now.
They have done 10 million houses in Jamaica, and they was cleaners.
And the ones that are born here, because they're born here, they feel like they got nothing to do. And my mum always says that, you know.
My grandma was a cleaner.
But
she was a cleaner.
This is my point. It's not about what your job is, not even about what you do.
Yeah.
Even how much money you make, it's your money management.
Do you know how much support they had in
your
themselves?
Mentality.
What?
These conversations weren't happening.
They were.
So instead of us giving our grandparents like hella ratings and our parents and that, we're talking about these people are privileged.
That's so true.
Have you seen how they live? You've been to the yard.
Have we been? We don't need to go.
No,
have we seen when they come out?
Have you seen their food?
Have we seen when they come out? And let's talk about that. It's a part. I like to watch these little stuff on BBC Three and stuff like that.
I'm just saying.
But when we see it, it's crazy, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
No, I get what you're saying. You're born here, you live here. My mum says it all the time. Like they got nothing about them. Some of them have got nothing. How can you just be sitting there expecting? You're just expecting free money, basically. Stuff like that. When you think you're just lazy. So I understand what you're saying. Someone that's come from, they have more of a drive.
When
Someone
you talk about privilege, you have to talk about something that's gonna help you in life.
I'm telling you,
you can't talk about privilege because what's a story.
Because I feel you. That makes so much sense.
That's some like old school story from 100 years ago.
Do you know what I mean?
Story.
Do you know? Oh my gosh! And you know what? That's so crazy. Because you know what? That kind of makes me go back to accountability. When people want to say, well, you know, when I grew up, this happened to me, and but okay, that did happen. Yeah. I understand that.
Happened to him
but
as
what
well,
are we doing now?
I was gonna say it happened to him.
What are we doing about
what's that happened to she?
About it now?
But she's this and she's.
And then do you know what that goes back to now? Support yourself. Big up your own chest. It doesn't matter what's
and stop waiting for someone else
you.
to build you up. Because I feel like a lot of people are actually like that's the part they're missing.
Yeah.
Forgetting to support themselves. We're waiting for a lot of people to support us.
Yeah.
And we just get comfortable and we get lazy. Oh, no one's supporting me. So then you stop believing in yourself. Yeah. Which is so easy. Like it's so easy for that to happen because you're like,
true.
Okay, but I think my shit is good. So why doesn't no one like mine? You get what I'm trying to say?
It's so easy to get disheartened.
Like you said, a lot of people are haters, so they will do it. They really do like believe in your thing deep down.
And that's
because they know that you can be this person.
They don't want you to get there.
They don't want you to get too big headed.
Right.
So once you understand, that's part of the package, huh?
Not the package.
No,
oh my god. Because that's so crazy.
Let's go.
That is the bad man package 101. Literally.
So I don't want her to get there. So I'm not even gonna
roll
watch
up your sleeves. Car. This is what it is.
That is I can't because I can't even relate because I just want to see everybody. Like, why don't we want to just see everybody win?
That's what's gonna hurt you.
Why not?
No, it's not that you don't.
I know.
Always have that feel. I want you as well, and I always have that feeling. But I know everyone don't want to see me win.
Everybody doesn't want to see you win, and that part.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Especially when you've seen it like first-handedly already. Not even talking about podcasts, just in other things. I'm like, whoa.
In general, just in general, it could be the smallest of the smallest.
I am like, whoa, because as soon as my friend starts something, I'm like, can I? I want one.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Something.
I'm like, just let me buy. Is it
just anything? Can I support? Is there anything I can do?
Do you want me to do for? Do you know what I mean? I'm literally, it's that £20 I give you 25. Do you get what I mean?
As you're saying that,
I'm not going around and begging my friends for. I don't understand how people do it. It really makes me sick.
I'm gonna flip it on you again.
Go on.
People that support get shitted on.
People that support get shit on. Nah, I hope. Anyways, guys,
by your nearest and dearest.
It's so
no,
true.
You're a supporter.
I know. It's so crazy.
So you can't relate.
You can't talk for. You can't even relate.
But it's the truth.
How many people do you support? You're like,
It's the truth.
I did this. How
you not?
What do you mean? And you asked me.
Maybe that's why some people don't support anymore. They get to a point where like I've been supporting for so long.
That's right.
I don't even get recognised for my support. But then that's actually mad. Oh my god, that's actually mad.
And then wait, this is like.
But it depends on where it comes from because it's like sometimes I don't really want to. I don't need to. If I'm a real supporter, I don't need recognition. Does that make sense?
Oh,
but
I
that's
get
'cause
you.
You're a real.
That's
a
can you wait? Sorry, can you say that?
I'm a
again?
supporter. So if
Can
I'm
you
a
say that again?
supporter, I don't need to be like, hey, you see me in the back.
Can you say that again?
No, because
If
I'm there and I'm
if
always going to
that's
be
it.
there. One day you will know. You will
But
recognize
you
me.
need
Do
to
you know
say
what
that
I mean?
again. You say it again.
Mickey,
I'm a real supporter. I don't need recognition.
There we go. And that's true.
That's a deep
That's very
line.
true.
You know what supporter
Because I'm not
would
supporting
do?
for
You know,
recognition.
I'm not. I'm supporting because I actually want to be here.
You know what the supporters do, yeah? If you got your brethren and you know your brethren ain't got it, yeah? Before anyone sees, hold that.
Oh my gosh.
This is why you know it.
Yeah.
Can we
Are we not G's? Are we not
talk
G's from this
about
stuff?
it?
Because this is why people are not.
Do you know
about
non-supporters? Yo, fam, I know you ain't got it today.
Hey,
Hold
5
Let me tell you guys
grand.
something.
There you go.
Before I start, hold
Take
on.
this 5
in
grand.
front of everyone.
Do you know what I mean? I
me-
know you can't eat. I know you can't sleep. You have no
They're
electricity.
gonna let everybody know.
You have
They're
no
gonna let everybody know
gas.
from the get go.
You can't pay your phone bill.
And you see man like me?
Hold- I
I
don't
got
want to
you.
see you do that.
Yeah, I
Take
got
this.
you. But
In
just
front of
everyone's got to see it, innit? That's why when people
everybody.
give homeless people stuff and they
Oh
film it.
my-
You know, at that point, I don't want nothing from him because you now
Sickening.
just took that point. That's when I actually can't. I can't
Let
mess
me
with someone
starve.
like you.
Let me starve.
I cannot mess with someone
But
like
you know what? That's how they're telling it,
Of
and they're
taking
saying
your
it so they
money.
feel good. Like, trust me, I got man.
No,
You
you
don't.
can never be my friend ever
No.
again in life.
I'm
Do
just-
you know why? Because if
No.
someone,
You're
because
doing that
if
for
my
years.
girl comes to me or if anyone comes to me, like someone I'm close, I will
stop
never
it,
embarrass them
man.
because I don't want that to happen to me.
What?
Are you crazy?
Especially as someone.
Let me
who
give you a little
hates
joke. I remember a long
embarrassment
time
and
ago
shame.
when I was a bit young, I was probably like 15, 16 or something. It was a family friend, someone that I knew. I was at their house, had my clothes or whatnot, was ready to go somewhere and I didn't have a bag. Or I had a bag but the bag didn't match or whatever. Thinking it's a girl, my girls will never do this to me. She's lovely, she
Yeah,
gave me the
this
bag.
one.
Oh, she was like, I got this one, that one will go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, it looked nice. Someone got to the party.
Wow.
And the girl said to the people there,
Yeah.
oh my God, hell no. I swear to God, I'll never forget.
Yeah.
That's how
She's
from that
weird,
day I
man.
knew
heard that
you're
story.
bad, man. She went to the people who was at the party. I'll never forget. Was
She
in the back
planned you
garden.
out.
And we was eating, we was vibing, we was drinking.
She planned it.
She said to me, "Pass my bag quickly. Let me look inside of there if there's a." And she
you
repeated
looking?
it twice.
What are you
Pass my
looking
bag.
for?
Remember, I had the bag on me. You know.
Yeah.
What do you mean by pass
But
your
what
bag?
was she looking for?
Oh, and then she said something about I got it from what was it Topshop or something. Or I got it from Zara. I said, oh my God.
Yeah.
Why are we having this conversation right now?
It was a plan. It wasn't. It was planned, pre-planned.
Yeah.
And that was just that was a
Yeah.
lesson learned. I will never, even though I don't wear people things, but just for that little
Yeah, but
me
I know
not
what
having
you
the
mean.
right
I know
color
what
bag
you
and that
do you
quickly,
know what?
I will
What you
never.
did? You
That,
actually no, you had the right color bag.
that taught me.
You got
You did,
convinced.
yeah, 100%.
that you did it.
Yeah.
So you can come and set me
So,
up and
so
draw
that
me
you
out.
can give
I
me
will
your
never,
bag.
it must have mad,
So that
never.
you can give me your bag. So that you didn't wear
And
yours.
then-
Oh me,
Just
and bear
so
in
I
mind
can
this girl was
show
like how
you
many years
And you're
older
just
than me.
like,
God.
because you're not thinking.
I'm not thinking. I'm
100%.
thinking you're looking out for me like the younger sister. She's about 6 years older than me or 5 years older than me. I'm looking at you at that time. You're like 20. Right? I'm like.
So what kind of support is that?
No support. That's why I
what
realized
I'm
you
saying?
could never
Fake.
par around me ever
But
again.
then, you know, she would turn around and be like, but you know, I gave you that bag, so you know I love you.
You
Like,
never give me nothing.
God.
You didn't give me nothing.
You gotta be.
That was
smart.
never
Love.
genuine.
It's well, you're thinking everyone thinks happy that you look nice as well. No, especially women. They're not all like unless it's your friend. They're not happy you look nice.
No, they're not happy that we look nice. Let me
No,
tell you one
they're
thing.
gonna
They ain't
do that.
happy that we look nice.
They're gonna support you. looking
Because
nice.
why? Because you that. Anyways, we don't
Do
even
you
want
know
to
what?
get too into
Oh
it.
my
Okay,
gosh.
you know.
Because I was
Let me just tell you
about to
something.
say
Yeah.
something. I was just Kira, get out of my head.
Talk.
No, because
No.
no, without talking too much, because I don't want to. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I realized. I'm not saying I didn't know that was a real thing, because of course I did, until it happened to me. Until it happened to me, until it happened to us.
It's a real
A
thing,
lot-
sister. You know this,
my
and I've been
gosh.
telling you this. But you know when people feel
And I
like,
didn't- and
oh,
you know
she's
that
too
when you
cocky or
hear
she's
it-
too. No,
You
I'm
see
bringing
me?
the.
Do you know what I do? Do you know what I do a lot? I eat a lot of humble pie. That
Too
is
much.
one thing.
How much do we tell you?
Too much
Me and
actually
her
not
both
fast
tell you.
about
Both
humble
of
pie.
you. I love
We
to
both
nyam a
say
piece of humble pie. So when people are saying to me, nah, Shireen, like, or nah, Kira, and Kira's like, nah, I see it. I'm like, do you think so? Like, they're like, nah, no, I'm telling you. Until I saw it for myself. Jay, oh my gosh.
And they will come and
If my
par
goodness-
around you.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
And they will come and par around you,
Support.
knowing deep down in the brain, I don't really like you. That's crazy.
but-
you don't
I
like
want-
me, but you're
I
parring
wanna
next
be
to me.
you. I want
Or-
to
Yes.
be you.
I want to be you. You can't, you know, like we can never be anybody else. But the fact that you sit there
then-
and you're envying
Wow.
me, you're red eyeing someone and you're bad eyeing, I
Okay.
can't be around someone that I'm gonna.
Okay, so how can support happen? Everything you just said.
It's support is through the window at this point.
No,
it's through the window, you know. So there's no support. I don't even want you to support me with that attitude.
She's
I know, and it's like I almost feel the energy.
This subject.
Me no one, nothing from it. The subject is gone round. It's so crazy because I've seen it so many times in girls, and that's why I don't really like new. That's why I tell you, I don't like to meet new friends, especially girls. I rather par and with a new a guy friend, and because they don't. I don't see a hate-ish thing from them. Maybe some guys do.
No, with a guy,
it's not like a girl. It's not.
I think so.
They hate.
A girl.
They hate, but it's not like a girl.
Yes,
girls they want.
That's why women have a lot.
They want to be in your yard and you're hating.
Why women have a lot of gay friends.
Yes.
Yes.
It's got that balance. He's still a man at the end of the day, and he's got the female traits.
Oh yeah,
and it makes perfect sense. Now you guys are understanding.
Because
yeah.
a man friend,
big up my gay
have a balance.
What?
8 times out of 10, your man friend is not your friend.
Your man friend is not your friend.
I get what you're trying to say.
I get what you're trying to say.
I get what you're saying.
But sometimes it is. But yeah, I'm glad you said 8 times out of 10.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't say 10 out of 10.
Or maybe 7.
No, I said 8.
No, I get you. I get that.
If you're straight, and you don't have certain things about you,
I just thought something
there's
in my head.
reasons.
What did you think? Straight and narrow.
Sorry, no. Do you know what makes? Do you know? I thought about when you said that.
What?
I saw something on UK Gossip. Yeah. Sorry, it was so funny. Yeah. I saw something on UK Gossip TV, and there was this yardie man and this girl, and the girl was like, "Why can't I have male friends?" I can't even remember exactly what she said, but she was like, "I have male friends or whatever," and the guy was like, "You like." Obviously, I don't believe in it because, like you said, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
This guy was like, I can't have female friends. Obviously, I can only have female friends if you're ugly. He was like, but if you're sexy, you can't be my friend. Me and you could never. That's what he was saying. He was like, me and you could never.
You know what? It's not. Never. You know what? I think when people say ugly, ugly is the wrong word. Like, it means
obviously, I don't call people ugly, but this is what the man said.
No, I'm saying even though I'm not talking about calling people ugly. I think what people mean is that if I'm not attracted to you.
Yeah, that's what they mean, of course.
Because sometimes people can be attractive, but you're not attracted to them.
Sorry, because he turned around to the girl.
So then you might be able to be friends.
I'm sorry, he actually turned around to the girl and he was like me and you know, we could never be friends. Never.
No.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but you see stuff like that, I get, but at least he's honest.
No.
I like the honesty. Because a lot of guys will act
love the honesty.
No, she's my friend, man.
Weird when
he's my friend, man. He's my friend, but you know you want to
like
pat it, and you know you want to fuck. It just
that's weird. Just say it.
We got friends, too much friends.
I would prefer it.
Friends have categories.
It's weird.
You know, like friends have categories.
They do.
Yeah, and you don't.
It's weird.
You don't bother each other, on unnecessary terms or times. Do you get what I mean? You can have like friends and you're just like you know when you're gonna hear from each other.
Yeah.
And it always makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It's just like
there will be just 1 or 2 months. Even for men, you lot don't understand it happens to men as well. Like men, you know what I'm saying? So
what happens to them? Explain.
When women try and do the whole. It's gone from being friends to you're messaging me. You're asking too many questions. You're being angry. You're angry for no reason now.
Even though you haven't
when women throw you signs and you don't catch them, and they know that they've actually gone out their way to throw you signs, but you're still acting like a chupid. What they turn mad as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So because
I don't think that happens a lot with. Well, I don't know. Anyways, me personally, no. Yeah. I can't relate, so that's why I'm like, does that really happen? Okay,
of course. If you don't respond to certain people start getting.
That's true though, because I hear it a lot.
I mean, I can see. Well,
we see with guys though, like you guys when they move to something, we don't get. So it's like
I didn't know girls. Because I'm not, but
because everyone has their different ways, isn't it? Yeah, and everyone has different ego side of it. Like women are more emotional, men are more logical. So men will be. There are a lot of bitch niggas. They will be emotional, but it's just how people take to things. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
Get that.
But
what doesn't make sense?
My God, there's a fly next to me.
Get it, sister.
Get what?
How can you be like
Get what? What you said? She said to get it, sister, like I was about to do a dance. Anyways, I was gonna say something as well, but it's just the bad mindness around me that I can't take. Like, you know what I mean? I don't.
Which makes supporting scary.
Yeah, because if I don't like someone and if I don't like you, I'm not trying to be around you like that.
No, I get
I'm trying to be far away from you.
No,
so
I
get you. 100%.
The fact that if someone doesn't like you or they don't like you in general, why do you want to be around me? No. Or why do you want to be someone? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Why would you like to be around someone?
You got to remember there's ingredients to everything, innit?
There's a what?
There's ingredients to everything.
There is ingredients to
You
everything.
think too deep for me. He said
No, but
ingredients
it's true.
for everything. I'm not even thinking. I'm just
it's
thinking
so
surface
true.
level.
You can't just
Don't
talk
like me.
about
Don't
why
come around
someone's
me.
doing something.
It's so true.
You can't just say, "Oh, you're bad man." Like you got to pick up why. You have to start thinking why.
But that's you. But when you start thinking why, you just start getting pissed off because even when you can't think of any valid.
But this is my thing. No, but you do though. Technically,
it's the next episode.
You have all of these little things that make you get to your bad mind, and this is what I what's it called?
That is so crazy.
So I think about that situation of that I didn't go into before.
Yeah.
It's like you think something, but it's like, oh no, man. See, that's me and the humble pie. No, man, not me.
Yeah,
You have too much of that humble pie.
Yam it until you see this, that, this and that, and then I'm like, bro,
they're happy that you're
this is scary.
Yeah,
and then if I was to ever address it, it would be like, what?
What are you talking about? Because you can't. Nobody has the balls to be like, yeah, I'm hating and what.
But I feel like I respect the people that do that. If anyone,
no, you need to because you know
that.
after that it's not going to be nothing positive.
No, of course it's not. But at least you told me. At least you're not pretending. I was saying earlier.
And all links to you or anything to you is just cut off now. At this point.
Not 100%. But I'm just saying earlier. You know, like there's people out there like. I could be with my friend or someone who I deemed as my friend and be smiling with them. Oh yeah, pick up yourself. Yeah, you in your big dress. Half an hour knowing that I'm plotting to take your life 2 seconds later.
See, now
this
that
is the scary part of it. That's
why.
But this is what I'm saying about the bad mind and that thin line.
Not bad mind. That's psychopathic.
But it's scary.
That is sick.
That's why I said I would prefer. I prefer to tell me you hate me, so I could be wary.
I get what you're saying, but let's be realistic, sis.
No, of course,
you know what I mean?
Of course, people are not gonna do it, but I'm just saying. I rate it a bit more.
I know what you mean. But is there anybody that really comes up and tell you that they're bad mind?
No,
but bad mind just watch. That's all they do. They observe.
Some people need friends too much.
Say again. Some people need
friends too much. So when I see people with massive groups of friends,
it's like why?
Yeah, not massive.
I'm like, how?
Not anymore at this age.
What do you mean how, Jay? Let me tell you how. Because everywhere they go, you pick up a new friend. You fly out. Oh, someone's new.
How do they stay friends?
Listen, Jay,
this is
they're not friends, Jay.
No, but you got to understand this. How do they do it? Let's talk about this. Because you understand, that's why you're saying it.
They ain't friends, Jay.
No, they are.
They stay together. You see them together for years upon years, but they're not friends deep down.
But how
fake and phony. That's what it is.
Because if you say to each other what you really feel, what all of these people are like, I don't have my mind to speak to any of these people.
Like, please. They're not my friends.
But we're always going on holidays.
But we're ever just like, and they're my friends. And that's why I can't deal with some girls as well and some guys. It's like that you got a bag of people around you and everybody's your friend.
And you will know. If you know
Stop using the word so loosely.
If you know the set of people, you will know he snaked him, he snaked her.
Oh,
he did this, he did that. He did that. He did
Oh my gosh, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Sorry. I want to talk about this.
It's weird. It's so weird people. When
I will know, as much as I know
want to talk about
people, you know.
Can we talk about
it?
But not everybody's your friend. Not everybody's your friend.
And that's the part that we're talking about.
I get you.
So you see them with bare girl or bare man going on holiday, but they're not your friend, and you know deep down that's the sick part of it.
And then
she knows or he knows deep down that this girl that I just slapped and I'm like,
not deep down.
You're not my friend.
This person did this. This person did this person, and they know. Everybody knows.
I feel like
taking pictures.
I ain't taking pictures with nobody that's done anything to me, and if I don't feel like you're my friend, you are not worthy to go on my phone, and that's just it.
I'm sorry.
Some people it's weird.
No, do you know what this makes me think of? Do you know what that makes me think of?
Shireen's like, nah.
I'm just
Shireen is just like, I'm in disbelief.
No, because it's like I'm in disbelief, but you see, like within the past couple of years, I've been seeing it.
Yeah,
and you know, especially with girls, with guys as well, but with girls, I understand that as friends, you can bicker. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
I understand that. This is my sister. You're my brother. We'll have our little arguments, our silly arguments. We'll get back with each other, whatever. We'll be friends again. It's nothing, kind of thing. But you see when you fall out with someone and you are now chatting them, cussing them to the core of the ground.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Can we talk about this?
Wow.
Cussing them to the core of the ground.
Let's talk about that part.
Dirty crosses and me not like her and she don't even look after her picnic and and her house stinks and this her and
it's their principles and their morals
and then you're friends again.
Friends where? You're like a liar,
yeah.
I saw that. I've seen that.
Shireen says she saw it, and I've never seen it, and I wouldn't want to see it.
And the girl,
I've seen you cuss this girl to the pits of the ground.
And what, you're staying at her house?
Oh my gosh, and now you're
friends.
No, but that's what happened. So you've watched her cuss her, this her house, and then now you're staying there.
Just because you
like,
had a
the
little
maths ain't
fallout
mathing and you're
over some
weird. It's
spilt
just
milk.
I don't
Just
like people
over
like
some
that, you know.
spilt
That's why I have to
milk.
be cautious
That's why
and
I said
wary.
supporting.
And you're going to every
wrong
Tom, Dick and
people.
Harry
Supporting
over the
bullshit.
spilt milk.
This
This
is
is
what I
the
said.
no
They're
that
supporting.
you
That's
see that as I
weird.
get older.
Yeah.
You're very wary about it. We've been very wary about stuff like that, like energy and just bad mind people.
But that,
as we're getting older,
like especially as I've seen it in my face, like you've actually literally had an argument over spilt milk. Nothing's really happened like that. Now you've gone to Jane, Holly, and Mary, and you're telling Jane, Holly, and Mary that her house stinks,
and
they're
then you're
like
friends again.
And then 2 weeks later.
But that's why when Jay said you say that to say what Jay said, people actually just need friends, and you're just bored with your life.
That's why.
Why do you need someone you was not born with a friend, and that's why I can't deal with people.
Yeah.
Like, why do you need a whole posse around you?
Yeah.
I don't need I've got friends, and I count them on one hand,
And you know
and
what?
that's it.
People
Got my
take
friends.
things because
That's the
I like
main
that group
thing.
of people. I want to be part of that group. So they tolerate everything because they want to be around her, him, her.
Oh my gosh.
If you've noticed that, because
And it's true, 'cause I don't think like
you so
that.
badly want to be part of that crew or that
That
group.
you will put up with any bullshit
you're
that they make you.
Putting up with everything.
All of your standards, everything gone out the window
and
because
that-
you want to be around these people.
And that goes to with every group of friends, even gangs. Like
true.
half of what people want to do, half of these people don't want to do that.
They don't want to do
They're
it.
just
They don't want to
doing
do
it
it.
just
Everyone's got black
because-
hoodie,
yeah,
dark
facts.
room, smoking
By force,
weed,
and
horrible
that's why we're
music.
seeing so many
Yes.
people like die because
Yes.
it's by force. They do not want to do it. Because I was
At this
literally
point.
watching something earlier on. I'm
this
going
point.
back to my BBC Three. I like to watch documentaries. But this little boy got arrested, and he's like poor boy. You can see like he's on the road on his bicycle acting bad. As soon as he got arrested, poor guy, he's like I'm sorry. I don't even want to do this. Like it's by force. I got no other choice. And we know this is the truth that he's saying.
course.
For a fact, you don't want to do this.
It's the truth.
You're just doing it because one day, and you know what I was watching? One day they probably gave you something and told you to go around to the shop. And from then they told you to keep that change there. And when they told you to keep that change, you're
That was
automatically
it.
in their gang.
And do you know
That
what?
and certain time they just
You're
want
automatically
you to
in
do
it.
because you got to remember these man whether you got a dad in the yard.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you're available for
You're
these
gonna-
guys
you're
like
gonna-
stuff
you're
like
gonna
that, to go shop for them, to do little errands, but you're thinking I'm young, they're just asking me, let me do it, respect. No,
And you know
they
what?
are grooming you from
This is
there and
it.
then.
No, and that's
And
and,
it's so-
you know what? And
oh
I think
my
about it.
God.
That's the olders. You lot, not everyone, but a lot of you olders. You lot are bad man.
Yes.
You guys, you go on like you're supporting this little boy, yeah, because
even
I gave him
my
this.
young G go and do
like,
this and
yeah,
that.
you're going
My
on like
young
you're
G, it's the
supporting
young G
him.
part for me. Like, you guys
Like,
know it because you're not. Because if
you're
he, God forbid,
not.
touch wood, died tomorrow,
yours is actually
it's like,
disgusting.
it's life on the streets, it's the roads. But he was your young G and he was your little brother yesterday.
He was your young
Weird.
G because you bought him. That's why. You bought him. You were supporting him. I'm helping you. What do you mean? I'm
And
helping
and
you.
and know
I'm
the
giving
truth?
you money.
The truth is,
Oh my
you're
gosh.
still on the block.
You
And
don't
that's always the truth though. They're always still on the block.
Why are you still on the block?
They're always still
So
on the
now you're
block.
trying to do this whole young G thing, but you're still on
Let's
the block.
deep
Because you're
it.
insecure.
Let's actually deep
You're
it, guys.
a big man and you're
That-
still
yeah,
on
what's
the
going
block.
on?
And let's
That's why the young G's end up
talk
battering
about
them.
that part. Let's talk about that part.
Young G's end up killing them and battering
talk
them.
about that.
Yeah.
Talk about that part, guys. You guys get excited for these older boys to be like, oh yeah, come my young G, or however the hell you guys talk. There's nothing exciting about that because, like
nothing.
you said, when you look at this guy, that if he's young G and you're looking up to him, why the flip is he still sitting on the block? Is that what you want to be like? Like, let's actually let's be fucking
But
for
do you
real.
know
Is that
where
what we want to be
Do
like?
you know what it is?
And I'm looking up to this man. It's so weird.
I've seen some horrible shit. I've seen like a young one die, and then some like a brother of the person that he used to work for, or whatever, spoke to him like, "Oh, didn't you hear about my man?" He said, "Yeah, man, my man owes me 8 bills." I'm like,
Did the person die?
Wow.
yes.
Let me just not. What are you even talking about?
And I'm like,
I'm not surprised because they never cared from the beginning.
Of course they
But that's
didn't.
the
It's
scary
bad
part
man
now.
thing. I
See,
want
when you
to
say
be
stuff
down
like that,
here.
my man owed you 8 bills and the man's dead and gone now. No well let him
Why
carry.
are you
Not on
still talking
fam.
about that?
So
First
who do
thing-
you really care about?
first thing he said.
If you don't care about someone that's just passed away, that was
Nobody.
around you.
Don't care about nobody.
You don't care about me. I'm afraid to be your girlfriend. I'm
But
afraid
that's
to be your
why
friend.
selfish people get far. If you notice, like all the famous people have got weird ego problems.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about. I'm not going to say names because I don't want us to get.
You don't
flagged.
want to. Yeah, no, I know what
But
you mean.
certain artists make sure bare artists get blackballed. You know, like all the top artists.
What's the definition of blackballed?
Make sure they can't get no work.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see it so often and I'm
saw
wondering what the
something
hell's
like that
going on in the
today as well,
industry.
that's
Like, what is it?
Yeah,
madness.
and they will make sure that these people don't get no work. They're like, if someone's good and they're pretty, you know what I'm saying? Shut down.
Are you joking?
Yeah, that's more on the female side. Guy side, if a guy's a good rapper or a good singer, could take his place.
But what's the reason for blackballing the people then?
You're not gonna take my place.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Like, you have to be that selfish in this thing.
You see, our mind
Do you know
is not.
what?
My
It's
mind
so-
is
no,
not.
but do you
It's
know
just
what?
so innocent
No,
sometimes. I can't
get
even
that, though.
think of these
Do you know
stuff.
what? No,
It's
I
like-
do get that. Do you know why? Do you know why that's so real to me? Because I think about some of these artists and I just think to myself, why are you still here? Why
In
are
what
you
sense?
not
What do
up
you mean?
here?
Yes.
Do you know
Oh,
what
why
I
are you
mean?
still
Why are you
at this
still-
level?
Yes.
But that's where you go.
Why are you not?
Them
at
ball them with the black.
Why
butts,
are you
sorry.
not at Beyonce, Michael
They're not doing
Jackson?
that. Yeah, they're not gonna do that stuff that
They ain't gonna do certain stuff that people will do to get to that certain.
Do you know who I kind
And
of
that's why
think
it
about?
scares me.
Do you know who I think about when I say that? Obviously, in a good way. I think she's so talented. Tiana Taylor. I don't
But she was born in it.
understand.
She was born in it.
But
Don't
I
you
don't
remember her
understand.
Sweet
But why
16?
is she? Yeah, I do. Of
So-
course, I.
That's when I first actually
But
knew
it's
about
like-
Tiana Taylor. But then it's
Before
like
she's even done anything, she had
You're
the Sweet
already-
16. So she was a bit on that. She's been.
That's
But
probably
I'm like,
yeah,
why
that's
are you
true.
not
Yeah.
up?
Do you know who's a good
here?
example?
Because some people just won't do what other people will do for the
Yeah.
sake of fame. And that's
Exactly,
just it.
exactly.
That part.
I'm
see,
alright
like-
at this level. I'd rather just sit here. I don't want to
Yeah.
go and sit and dance for no
But then I feel like
Look at-
people
look at-
five man them in the room
people-
sitting in suits
No,
and
yeah.
I'm
No,
no.
I get
Shensia.
you.
Yeah, like Shensia was good. Her music was good. Nothing wrong with her music when she was with Riche Entertainment. Her music was even better when she was just doing her thing with Riche.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there was.
It
She got signed and then she's going down to hell on top of a man, like with a man. Did you see that video? The first video when she got signed, the one, the big one. She's like the thing's going down to hell with the man on it.
No,
She's
I
standing
didn't
with
see
the
it,
man on
and I'm glad I didn't see it because that was
all the
just
videos
That
are
was-
bare
that's-
evil,
that's
and they
scary to me.
overly sexualized her as well.
They
Like,
have because she never really. She used to be
she
like a
did
little
used to
tomboy.
be like
Yeah,
that.
she's like, oh,
She
she's
was
And
like
I
a little
used to
tomboy.
love-
She gotta say
I
it.
And
used
little,
to
she was
love that
cute with it in the
Jamaican
face, but she was a more
yes.
tomboyish.
You understand?
Like,
She was
now,
more rough kind of.
But we know
love
this
that.
though. But we already know this that it's
I
like
love
to make
that.
it in the industry. Yeah, like it's like looks isn't enough. You have to be overly sexualized. Like you have
bad.
to. Be. Even that girl, what's her name?
It's
Something.
bad.
No, it's not bad.
Ice Spice, oh.
No, some girl that came not recently. Is it Izzy something? But I've been seeing her going around.
sure.
I can't remember her name. But basically, they're saying that they just over sexualize her because before she used to be a tomboy in her sweats and this and now what is it? Azaria something.
Okay, I
Is
don't
Azalea
know.
Banks?
Is it? I think so.
Oh,
That's not
Azalea-
the crazy one, is that?
Yes,
one,
not the
that's
crazy
crazy
one.
one.
This is you. I'll find it for you guys. You can look.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like they've just over sexualized her before. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know it before, but for people to be saying that, it's like that's so crazy because
at
I
that
never
Chloe
knew about
girl.
this girl before.
Look at Chloe.
Chloe.
Bailey.
Yes, Bailey.
Oh.
She.
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
there was one thing went viral because she was just in her room in her underwear.
With the lollipop.
Yeah,
that
and they were like,
one.
right, she got booty. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what they said. As soon as they clocked her booty,
and then a lot of people was just going
everything was about her
crazy.
booty now. And now in her video, she's thrusting and shit. Like, holy, you gotta watch her video. You're like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah, I haven't watched her in a bit.
She was having sex in Snowfall.
Well, do you know what?
Oh,
With
yeah, the
that,
snowfall
okay,
thing.
with
But
that,
it's just like-
I feel like
Go on, pause. I was gonna say my
you see
little
what- Okay, cool. With the snowfall thing, I feel like if you're acting, you're acting.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
do.
But sex.
But
do.
he's just saying
Do
the
you remember-
I get what you're
domino effect
saying.
of
Do
this
you
by
know
this
they
by
are?
that.
Do you remember
that.
them?
Yes, she was the child
That's
in
my
Fighting
point.
Temptations.
But
Say-
everybody
Yes,
from them
I
local
do.
childhood something, they're
Yeah.
Disney Island,
There
so
you
they
go.
just fuck off.
When they
Yeah,
come out,
straight
when they
up.
get
Don't
older,
know what happened to them.
mad.
Because you know, and that's how you know something's been going on. The industry is not what we think it is.
No,
guys.
it's not. Look at flipping Orlando Brown.
Orlando is straight through. Oh, bless him.
Orlando Brown, and
And
it's
why
so
does he still get so much
sad.
coverage?
It's so sad
because they love it. It's like they're feeding off this poor guy, and he's not even well.
He's not, do you know what I mean? And that is
Or
the
maybe
thing
he
about
is
the
sane, but because a lot of stuff that he says, I'm not gonna lie, he reminds me a
Makes
bit of
sense.
Kanye. Makes too
A
much
lot
sense.
of it makes.
I'm like, why are you guys calling this guy crazy? Because he's making a lot of sense
Obviously,
right now.
he must have some type of mental health, but a lot of the things that he says.
But a
make
lot of people
sense.
with mental
It's
health
so
make
true.
so much sense.
It's true.
But it's just like it
It's
might
so
not.
true.
It's just everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. But
They have to even present it like that.
Yes,
Because
that's
they-
another part.
They just feel like that's how they won't get killed or something. Because they're just gonna just present it like I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
I
that's
need to
it.
get more and more into these stuff because I hear these stuff a lot. Like people want to present themselves a certain way for this and that. I never, especially in the industry, they
And I-
always have different roles to play.
I know
some
the
people
industry has fake stuff.
have roles to be like over sexualized, like what you said. Some
Yes.
people are
Yes.
thingy to promote violence.
Yeah,
like it's so
keep going.
crazy.
If you
Just
notice
for the
certain-
money. Oh
my
certain
God.
man, it's like the labels pay them each area, the main rapper from each area to keep the beef going.
No money. As long
So
as if
when-
it's not with God, no money can make me do that. 'Cause I'm afraid
When
of
you're
them, and I'm
seeing,
not
when you're
gonna lie.
seeing like Tion Wayne, Heady One, and these lots, beef tunes are got major videos on major radio like stations.
That's what I'm. It went really.
Back in the day when
you
when
know,
up,
it
you
will
couldn't do
never.
that.
It will never. It
Ever.
will never be a thing. You
It was
know
on
that
a
would
mixtape.
never.
You have to go and buy the mixtape.
Exactly
and hear
that.
Van Disney
No,
Channel.
I'm no BBC on the C. What's
Yeah,
it called?
you couldn't even get
Capital
R&B tune
Extra.
on there.
What Even to
It's
get
so
on the
crazy,
radio was
because
a
I
big
hear
thing.
it so much.
Big thing.
People used to mash up the
Choice
pirate
FM and
radio.
that.
So-
You remember?
So what do you think
Yeah.
it is? What
100%.
like that's actually
It must
crazy.
be a money. It must be
Do
a
you know,
money thing.
it's not even a
Money-making
conspiracy
thing.
anymore. Like that's my point.
It's
Like,
not a
it's
conspiracy
actually
anymore.
blatant. Like there's a main artist from each area that gets paid to keep the beef going, and then
Well,
even in
they
America.
must. Well, they
And
must.
that little Dirk is coming out saying it now.
What's he
No,
saying?
because
You're
they
saying like
must. I didn't know
they
that.
tried to pay me to beef different artists. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because it keeps the buzz
NBA young boy
alive.
saying he
It's
doesn't want to do
weird.
no more beef. He don't want to beef anyone. But you know, a lot of older guys can't stand him because he just everything they wanted to be when they were his age.
You're telling me the
100%.
things
Do you get what I
are
mean?
like
Yeah.
And that's where it comes with the oldest and the youngest. I can see that you're everything that you're going to be, everything that I want it to be. I don't want
And
you
they
to be
still
that.
ain't grown.
So I'm
So
going
they
to
still ain't grown
ruin
mentally.
you.
So they still want to be him.
Wow. Still, at 35, you want to be the 14-year-old boy.
40,
That's very,
50.
very clever.
But
Because you can
he's
see.
got so many albums, his albums done well. He's rich. He's independent. They're like, and he's gangster. And not that I'm glorifying
Yeah,
the gangster
no,
side,
I
but
get what you're
and
saying.
he's actually got a good side to him as well.
You better
You know
do,
what I'm saying? But
especially
he's
if you're
used-
gangster, because
he's-
you can't be doing gangster forever.
No,
Like, one
but
day you're gonna be old.
it's the American guys that are hating on
gangster
him.
forever.
That like, you know, like they try
Gangster's
to bully him.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck that, nigga. Like, he doesn't take it from nobody. Like, you know, the ones there. And
Yeah.
they don't
No, I
like.
feel you.
He's not just like, they're not pretending to be something. This you just don't care, innit?
Yeah.
He's even got Floyd Mayweather's grandson. Like,
Oh, okay.
his daughter's Floyd Mayweather's, these girls,
I didn't know.
Floyd Mayweather's.
Oh,
daughter.
la.
really?
No, I'm thinking
I
about
didn't
NBA
know.
young boys girl, yeah.
I didn't.
It's where they
Okay,
married.
okay.
It's where they even married. Like.
Oh.
Wow.
You see,
I
yeah.
didn't
So,
know that.
but
No,
again,
sir.
so you see, even through the industry, that they hate on people like they hate on younger people. They all hate that. You will see that as whether you're
And
young
it's so
and
crazy. It comes in so much different, like so many different forms. I didn't think about it like that in the industry that they hate on, but they really do. I even hear a lot of these older guys as well in the industry. Yeah, we understand that you've paved the way, and we will never. All right, one thing I won't do, especially if I'm a, like upcoming artist and stuff. If there was an artist that I used to idolize, I'm definitely gonna give them their
props.
for
Yes.
that. That's just me.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
Give them
people
up,
are
yeah.
not like that. But one thing I've noticed is a lot of these older artists, like back the ones that were back in the
They
days,
want
and
you
now
to
older.
bow down
Do you
to
want me to
them.
bow down to you? Like, what do you
Kiss
want me to
your
do?
feet. Yeah, it's true.
Again.
I said.
Do you want me
I
to be
said
like big
you're
up
good. Yeah,
so and so
yeah.
while I'm
Every
rapping?
single
Like, no,
day.
because whoever you
Good.
guys whoever influenced you guys when it was your
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
you did not give
Yeah,
them their
you
props
didn't,
then. You
of
didn't.
course.
You just said obviously you
Yeah.
said I like to listen to this and that, but nowadays it's like they're almost getting miserable.
So entitled. They feel so entitled.
So entitled and miserable.
Like, how dare you?
I
not?
mean, you're. Oh my god! I
Chill
don't want
out,
to say. I
babe.
can't say. your
Chill
time
out.
is up.
Obviously,
Yeah,
I will.
but
I will support you, but don't expect me
But-
to give my
'Cause everybody has a
everything to you
time,
and leave
right?
me.
100%. I was just gonna say.
And
that,
everybody has an expiry date, right?
Otherwise, you want to be
Everything.
idolized.
And that's just it. And you can't just be that it just gets boring and played out. Like that's
That
just
part that everything has an expiry date.
it. It does, because you wouldn't be
be- yeah,
idolized.
it's
Guys,
true.
listen to that. You don't have to be
You don't.
in the limelight
You don't.
24/7 to be idolized.
You
like,
will
be a
always-
legend.
Idolized, yeah. That's,
You will
should only
always
idolise
have
God, like,
your catalogue. That's my thing.
But you
your
know what it is? It's
catalogue
not
will
even
never
that.
leave you.
Do you know? I
just-
think what we've even come to understand within this episode, yeah, is
Mm-hmm.
that if you don't support has a side of it that's a bit like charity.
Yes.
Oh, it's so true.
Yes,
because I just
it
want to
is.
support you out of.
And
the
I feel like when
goodness
you
of
put
my
that word charity
That's
on
true.
it throws people off automatically.
It does.
Oh, charity
It does.
money. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Ooh,
So
scary.
it's like there's a side of support that is genuine. Yeah. There's a
Genuine
side-
for
but
nothing.
When you ask for support, I feel like it's almost asking for charity.
That's
100%.
So it's like
I get you.
There's a side of
I
it
do
that
get you.
if you don't support yourself, yeah, then you can't expect no one to support you. So
And
even
that's
if
just it.
things slow it down for you, you have to reinvent yourself and come again.
I feel like, do you know what? Guys, I know that we're going on this conversation for so long.
Yeah,
I want to end on that note because that is so important.
it is important.
There is a side of support that is almost like charity.
It is,
Yeah.
and you can't support yourself. You can't support anybody else if you just don't support yourself.
At this
And
point,
that's how
just
I feel
support
it.
yourself and you
And
will
instead of
go
waiting for people
far.
to support you.
Like,
You
No,
even
let's
become
not do
annoying.
that. We're in 2023.
You know, like even when people say, "Oh, post my thing, post my thing, post my thing."
yeah, at this point,
Post your own thing.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry.
Pick
They
up
will
your
get.
own
They will
self.
start posting your thing.
They will
when
come.
they see you. When they see you can be bothered, they will be
so true.
bothered. Trust
You
me.
shouldn't
what I'm
have
saying?
to beg for it. This should
Trust me.
be natural. But yes, guys, support bad mind. It's thin line, just like love and hate. Very thin line. Watch out for it at this point.
Wow,
So
yeah.
what-
Literally.
That's the
what I
note we should
end on.
finish on. Yeah.
Watch out for it.
Love you guys.
But yes,
and we'll
loving
see
you
you in
and
the next
leaving you.
one. Mwah. That was good.
Love to that.